Hello, good people. Just in the nick of time, once again. I'll get better, maybe not because of my schedule, but it is day 5. That is right. I'm actually kind of in disbelief. Day 5, January 5th, 2026. I'm keeping with what I was said I was going to do, and I was going to do live streams every single day in 2026. Don't know how long we'll do this, but you know what? I'm going to keep going until I can not, or just get fed up or something. But this one we're just going to keep short and sweet because I got a lot of shit to do and it's late and I got stuff. I mean, stuff that I don't necessarily need to do, stuff that I want to do. So let's just jump right in to that beautiful bean footage. Kind of working on that intro video a little bit more slash when it comes back to me. So what I wanted to talk about tonight, today, tomorrow, January 5th into January 6th, because it's 2 minutes from January 6th, is The Pitt, HBO Max. It's a new show. Well, I guess it's not really a new show. There's season 1 has already come out. And if you're not familiar with this show, I figured we would just start off with a copyright violation from YouTube, but we'll see here in a moment. I'm going to share my screen and I'll play you the trailer for the show and then we'll kind of talk about it, because if you read the description of this video, I have mixed feelings about it. So let's play this.
Morning, Jack. You got the med students and new interns starting today.
Lucky me. This is the job that keeps on giving.
Ulcers,
Attorney here now!
suicidal tendencies,
And nightmares.
Take the fucking nail out of my heart!
Sats at 94.
Give me a second.
Until you rest?
It's down to 89.
Wait, I've got it.
Sats coming up.
We got skills.
That was baptism by fire.
That was more like baptism by blood.
being here means no matter how good you are or how hard you try, someone might die. That's called being an emergency medicine doctor. Welcome to the pit. Let's go save some lives.
So, as you can tell, it is pretty much another doctor show. I can't even calculate the sheer amount of doctor shows that are out in the world. It all started with ER, Doogie Howser. Yes, I'm that old. This is kind of like, it's a more realistic version of Grey's Anatomy. Now, Grey's Anatomy is on season 400 right now. What killed that show, what killed Grey's Anatomy, if you ask me, I really did enjoy Grey's Anatomy. I really thought it was one of the best shows on television right up until the whole George Floyd thing, and it just went right down the toilet and never was able to recover. How it is on, I genuinely think it's on season 18 or 19 now, is beyond me. Grey's Anatomy is absolute dog shit now. So thankfully, I've stopped watching that. But HBO Max, let's be honest, has a lot of great shows on it. House of the Dragon. It's got some other shit that I can't think about right now, but it's just got good content. HBO Max. If you don't have it, I recommend it because it's got good shit on there. So, The Pit, apparently, which I just found out in that trailer, came out last January, and it just released. I don't know if it, maybe somebody can comment. Did it release all 15 episodes, or did it do once a week? I don't know. Season 2, believe it or not, is already starting this Thursday. So I'm on episode about 12 or 13. So we'll kind of go from that aspect. Still finishing up, probably will finish it up by Thursday. And here's where I have a dilemma, because is it a good show, The Pit? Yeah. Is it a woke pile of dog shit? Yeah. And that's the disappointing part about it. So I won't go into too much detail other than the fact the concept of the show is you have this hospital, you have the emergency room, you have these doctors and nurses. It's a teaching hospital. So, of course, they're teaching newer doctors how to become real doctors. And they're starting their shift in the morning, and it's a 15-hour shift. It's 15 episodes. So, again, conceptually, credit where it's due. It's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way they do it, the way they kind of film it, it looks real enough, I think, what's going on. I tip my hat. I really, really do. I think it's something worth watching. Here's where something I hope you can lube your eyes or something, the level of eye rolls that you will have through every single episode. What stops this show from being great, as I've said, is the sheer amount of woke bullshit that they throw at every chance that they can get. Anytime there's some sort of evil, like drug user or violent attack, shooter, etc., of course it's a white man that does it. Anytime there is a kumbaya family moment and, love and tenderness and everything in between, insert XYZ ideology here. And I've said this 1,000 times, I will say it 1,000 times more. I don't care if you're straight, gay, bi, XYZ. I don't care if you're brown, white, black, blah, 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 blah. I really don't. But when you're just doing it on purpose, that's where you go from greatness to subpar. So, and that's where this show really does miss the mark, The Pit. It just doesn't know how to get away from it. So, of course, it's more current day, they do have some clearly what the main doctor guy, the guy with the beard you saw in the trailer, he obviously is in charge of everything. He has like PTSD from COVID, and I want to be very clear not to go down that road. I do respect and admire everybody, the doctors and nurses that were working during that time. I know it was crazy, hectic, trust me, but there's also a lot of bullshit and baggage behind that too, which I won't go into too much detail right now. All I'll simply say is using my own experience during COVID, I had to go to the hospital at least once, twice a month to get tests, blah, 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 because of my health issues. They were ghost towns in Washington. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not saying, when you're going online and you're seeing these dance syncing between nurses and things like that, I'm not saying they weren't busy, but I'm just saying if you can choreograph a dance, are you busy? Media? Again, it's a road we could go down another time. But what I'm getting at with all of it is again, it's present day, just after COVID. They're back to normal, doing the usual stuff, and it just kind of goes through the day in the life of this crew. You've got people that have got burns, you've got people that have had their fingers chopped off, you've got people that are sick and they're trying to find ways to help them out. And of course, it's a drama. You know what I mean? There's even very realistic scenes when a woman gives birth. They show you the camera is zoomed right on in her hoo-ha. Like it's a lot. If don't definitely not for the kiddos, but it just again, we'll dive into this a little bit more later because I can't really put my thoughts behind it. It just every chance they can to attack right-wing conservatives, Christians, straight men, masculinity, they take every opportunity to do it. But at the same time, that's why I want to try and get you guys some example videos. It's okay to trash us in that regard, but of course, when they're racist towards white people, it's okay. So again, I'll see if I can find a clip. Two of the nurses, they were speaking a foreign language with each other, and of course, they're talking about race, and they're talking about how white people are essentially inept. So interesting how that's okay, but the rest of it's not. So it's the reason I'm pointing these details out is because would I tell you to watch the show? I would. I really do, because it's something, it kind of gets you intrigued. It makes you want to watch it, keep going with the next episode, blah, 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 blah. But there's just times where you're like, is that really fucking necessary? Have we not learned anything at all in the last couple years, Hollywood? Like, I understand they are successful enough to have already started into a season 3. I don't know if there's a season 2, but I don't know if there's going to be season 3 already, blah, 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 blah. Just if I can, whoever listens, if there's anybody, producer, writer for that show that gives any shits about this and comes across this video, stop it. Because trust me, you could make this into something great. You gotta pump the brakes on the woke bullshit. Because trust me, you're not even trying. You're not even trying to hide your prejudice, your bias, your discrimination, and yes, your racism. The R word. So just stop it. But anyway, yeah, The Pit, I would tell you to watch it, but also don't watch it for that specific reason. We're going to then wrap this episode up because I have discovered the most amazing thing ever, and I encourage you, if you have not yourselves, is I'm sure many of you are on X, aka Twitter, and I don't know if you're aware of it. Obviously, artificial intelligence, scares the hell out of me. I don't like it. I don't want it. But there are some good things about it. And I recently have discovered Grok. If you don't know what it is, it's basically Elon Musk's AI, artificial intelligence, where you can kind of make shit, blah, 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 blah. It's fucking badass. So I'm going to share, again, I want to share this screen here to see if I can pull up these videos that I've made that I think are freaking badass. So let me see if I can pull this video up. That is weird. I think you guys can see that, right? I'm pretty sure you can see that. So let me see. Hold on one second. Let me get the video back in order. So obviously with these AI tools, you simply tell it what you want. So I took a picture of my truck and I said, make it a transformer. I want this to be a fucking transformer. I love my truck. If I can marry it, which maybe soon one day we will be able to, I will, because she's gorgeous and beautiful. And I love every minute of her. So I literally just said, turn it into a transformer. This is the result. One more time. How fucking dope is that? How fucking dope is that? And I barely haven't even touched the surface, because of course, maybe I want the eyes to glow. You know what I mean? Like, I could add in make eyes glow and it will render it the same or similar video, but now have the eyes glow. It's fucking amazing. This is what AI is for. If you ask me, this is what it should be for, and credit where it's due, because this thing kicks so much fucking ass. So much, in fact. Let me pull this other video up here that I made that really, it hit me in the feels. I'm not gonna lie to you, people. It really did hit me in the feels, because if you know me or don't know me, the greatest job I ever worked was at the zoo. I spent 20 years of my life working for animals, wildlife, everything in between, and it was truly the greatest job I've ever had in my life. I pray to God every day I can go back. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is, this is actually me down at the San Diego Zoo working as a zookeeper in their African exhibit, and we're training not training zebras. We're training giraffes, targeting, marking, food, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't have to say anything with this description. I just put it in Grok and it made this video, and it really brought the feels. So again, I think it speaks for itself. Watch this. One more time. I mean, again, I don't know if I really have any words to describe it, just because of how beautiful, amazing it is, and epic, because that was me. That, I mean, although it is technically artificial intelligence, that was me. And it was during the best time of my life. It really, really was during the greatest moments of my life. And I kind of want to go and look through all my photos now, and I want to make these videos, and maybe I can put a whole video together. You know what I mean? Just something really special, because the fact that you can bring that shit to life, that's real. Like, that happened. And now that there's motion to it, it just adds a level of like, wow, like it hits you right here, right in the heart. So it's special. It's meaningful. It's beautiful. And I think we'll leave it on that positive note, because it really is, it's incredible. I know I keep saying it's a broken record. It's what we do, Spot on Nerd, but I love it. I really fucking do. So excuse my French. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, listening. If you made it this far, I would love you so much. Give me the likes, the comments, the subscribes if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys hopefully in day number 6. Laters, y'all.